Hey, it's Samantha Fallhaver, and I want to help you make your neck feel better. Okay, so we're going to go on a scanning mission to figure out where we're carrying any stress tension in your neck. You may realize that you already have tension, but I want you to be able to identify it a little bit more specifically so you can do something about it. Okay, so start off, you're just going to do the biggest circle that you can, drawing a circle with your chin and trying not to move anything else besides your neck. If you feel any pain or pinching, I'd like you to cut the angle so that you do a smaller circle around that area without going through the pain. Right? You're not going to make anything worse here. Monitor as you go around. You're trying to figure out whether or not you feel any particular areas that have more stress or strain or lines of tension than others. Let's do the other direction. Which is another reason why you're going to go really slowly, because you want to make sure you're not skipping over anything. And we're doing more than one rep, because you may find that some stuff starts to clear up just from moving a little bit like this. Your joints love movement. It's how they stay healthy. Okay? Now, you're going to go ahead and select whatever angle you felt you had the most line of tension. Okay? Let's say that I had it like this. Right? I want to back off to the other side of the circle. You know, a circle has a diameter here, so you're going across the circle to the other side. So I'm going to back off until I don't feel the issue anymore. I'm going to take my hand to the side of my head, and this is just going to act as a wall, so I can press my head into my hand without really allowing any actual movement. A couple of things. If I start to press my head into my hand and I begin to feel the issue reoccur on where I felt it before, I'm going to do one of two things. I can either back off the angle more, so go away from where I felt it, or I can lessen the amount of pressure that I push into my hand. I'd like you to start off really light, especially when you're learning how to do this, where you just push your head into your hand enough so that you can feel your neck engage. Okay, you got that? We're going to hold this for at least 20 seconds starting now. We have 10 more seconds. Just keep it steady, nice low level. If anything starts to not feel good, you'll stop. Now, instead of letting it all out at once, I'd like you to slowly relax in the position, and we're not going to move anything, so keep your hand there. We're going to repeat this for 2 to 3 times. I recommend to start. You could do as many as you want without actually moving, so I would do the same thing. I'm here. I start to press my head into my hand just until I feel it engage. If I feel good, I might press a little harder, but I'm going to stick to a pretty low level here. Not trying to give myself a headache, which probably won't happen anyway. And then gradually let it out. Okay, repeat that a few times, and then you're going to re-scan. So you say, okay, does it feel any different than before I did this little exercise? Different could mean it feels like less stress, less issue in that range. It could mean that you feel it at a slightly different angle because you cleared out that and now you're on to the next most stressful area, okay? The line of tension. You're going to keep moving around until you have eliminated all of your lines of tension. So you're just going to be like kind of doing this a bunch. If you have a lot of neck issues, this would be a good thing to start with. Now, if anything starts to feel worse or you just start to get tired of holding your hand to your head, you start to feel fatigue in your neck, stop. Okay, get back to it. And it'd be best to follow up with another round of CARs or controlled reticular rotations, doing that big circle again. Okay, avoiding pain or pinching, only working in ranges that feel good, making sure that you feel solid even when you add the pressure. And if you don't, go on the side of caution, because you're going to be a lot better off building on a solid foundation than you would be going into something that feels a little bit sketchy because you don't really own that motion. Okay, hope that makes your neck feel better. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments.